I'm Michael Bybee. Citizens Environmental Coalition is an information clearinghouse and communications network for environmental issues in the Houston and Galveston areas. Joining us today is the CEC Board of Trustees President, Helen O'Connor. Helen, great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Michael.
So what does the Citizens Environmental Coalition do?
We're a non-profit organization. We're 40 years old, and our mission is to foster dialogue, education and collaboration on environmental issues in the Houston Gulf Coast region. And so we are a membership organization. We have right now 107 members, and those members are non-profit organizations, each of which serve some specific focus for environmental concern, recreation or conservation. Our role is to foster communication among those members and then out to the wider community, so we give them a voice.
You mentioned that you've been around for 40 years.
We have.
Do you feel that you're seeing an impact? Will the work ever be done, or is it as the environment changes, so do the need to?
As the environment changes, as Houston continues to grow, it's a rapidly growing environment, and as it does that, the needs increase as well. Ironically, CEC started 40 years ago by Terry Hershey working on saving Buffalo Bayou, and that's a huge topic of conversation again today. So
Sure.
Here we are a generation later. In some respects we have some of the same issues. So many more opportunities to gain information these days, which sometimes makes things more complex. The need for communication between these various agencies is ever greater. And so, the mission is just as relevant today as it was 40 years ago when Terry Hershey and friends started.
What could the average citizen here in Houston do to take some ownership in improving the environmental conditions here in Houston?
So many different things. The key aspect to begin with is awareness. You can't take part in any form of advocacy unless you're aware. And so that's one of the great things the CEC does for all our member organizations. Some are large national organizations, some are tiny organizations that if it weren't for the CEC might never be known.
Right.
So once you have awareness as a citizen of the Houston Gulf Coast region, then your choices are, any number of things, whether what you choose to do for recreation, if you choose to, donate financially, or if you choose to volunteer, or just take part in, just ever-increasing learning opportunities. So there's so many ways of advocacy, or so many forms of advocacy, but the first step is awareness, and that's what we try to do. We try to increase the number of, the numbers in our community who are aware and active in the environmental scene here.
I know that you'd mentioned you're kind of in the umbrella for all these other
Yes.
organizations. I have to point out, I think it's unique that you guys have over 3,500 unique visitors each month to your website.
We do. A tremendous number, and we have a weekly newsletter that we send out that goes to over 5,000 addresses as well, and it's free to everybody. That's the other great thing about the CEC. Our products, our communication products, are all free. There's no paying for anything here
Right.
with us. It's fantastic.
And I think that people generally are becoming more aware of the environment, and there's definitely a movement towards taking better care, being more aware of what's going on. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is next month you guys have a Visions for a Greener Houston Summit.
We do. It's our inaugural summit, February the 9th. It's taking place at the United Way Center. It's primarily for our member groups. It's a working session, all about collaboration, again, in line with what we do to get different groups to talk and try and set short-term goals for 2012. But we do have, it's a limited number of space, but
Gotcha.
we do have few spaces, so if people want to contact us to see how they can buy one of the
They can
tickets
go to the
that,
website.
they can indeed go to the
absolutely.
website
All right.
or call our general manager.
Good
Yes.
deal. Well, Helen, thanks for being here. It was great talking with you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. If you'd like more information on the Citizens Environmental Coalition, visit their website at cechouston.org. For Comcast Newsmakers, I'm Michael Bybee. Thanks for watching.